as PIDGIN News Debate, we'll get them for inside inside January moon for 2021, the last one for the moon. We sabi say we already enter for number 30 day for inside January. And for PIDGIN News Debate this afternoon for Saturday, we go the enter for inside problem them. Particular we go concentrate for inside thing the way the pass for southwest and northwest. Sabi say that one for plenty time now. Don't be a strong bone for Ngomna them neck. And this afternoon we get a special PIDGIN News Debate, as we don't promise it this year. One time we go to get one person we get for can talk with you. And this afternoon, country people them, we get one person on a Sabi Ibidon Febi na a dean for faculty for arts for University for Boya. He don't be to registrar for University for Boya, and Ibidon be to deputy vice chancellor for in charge of research cooperation with business world, so for University for Boya, and Ibidon be to deputy vice chancellor for academic affairs for University for Bamenda. That one I just saw one, but now so the cap way the way I'm on top of head, he then a president for Catholic University Institute for that side, so for Boya they call him na CUIB. But Sabi say come for here today now for can talk plenty. He don't learn plenty book for history sites, he don't write plenty book them. Today, we go talk history. Southwest and Northwest, the day side problem, we go talk plenty of that one. My guest this afternoon, now Professor Victor Julius Ngo, President for Catholic University Institute, CUIB, Boya. I salute you, head boy.
Thank you, plenty.
All right, and Happy New Year.
What? New Year for 30 days for January?
Yeah.
Happy New Year
yes,
to
at least
Happy New Year.
No, they meet up. So, Professor, tell me some more. You come up Boya, come. How Boya day?
I leave Boya this morning. It's fine. No problem. We drive fine. Now we
right.
now only your place for Douala traffic jam. Motor they pass.
All right.
Plenty.
Okay, Professor. Well, I swear you come for you to do Sabi, so get plenty thing for talk for with people. Then they wait you already since Sabi say normally we get for start for 12:30.
Yes.
We pray so we will get time for talk plenty too to them. Now, the first thing we will talk this afternoon. We go start in the way concern professors herself. We go start with this worker for Vex. We teacher them for university. Them they get Sabi say according to Tori we enter for we years since inside this month. The way it come, country people them, we get teacher the way they make worker for Vex. They fall under the group where they call them say Sines, and Sabi say this Sines teacher them now one day they teach inside as university them win a country they look at them, and they be talk say that the worker for Vex it go finish for number 30 day for inside this moon. But just now, according to last story will be get them on Friday it try for tell we say since where some of the lecturer them where their name start with G H I K L M and N, they never fit for pay them. They don't talk say they go continue with their worker for Vex next week for say make all the teacher them they get their own small money. And as I be say Professor Victor Julius Ngowe says she done for you like president for CUIB for site for Boya. I believe that you be the vice chancellor, you don't be faculty big man, you don't be deputy vice chancellor for academic affairs or University of Bamenda. This kind of thing they meet up you?
Yes, you see that something where every time it be, and the way the government feels solve this kind of thing now say make sure that everybody they pay the person the same time. Whether your name begin with A or end with Z or begin with Z or whatever, they pay the same time, just as they pay salary. They not pay part people them, some people them, then they wait again 1 week or 1 month, they pay another. If I say since the government is say it go pay the money, it make it pay the money to everybody at the same time. Just like you go for salary, your salary come. Because the point is, the problem be say that sometimes the B way they go pay A, B, and C. Then when they come for M and N, it take about 1 month. So that one they give in trouble. It give the impression that the government not prepare well. Because if the government prepare well the money, they send them the money one time. You not go say you go pay the teacher them where their name start with A, their name start with B, their name start with C. Then you jump, you not pay M, you not pay N, then you go pay X. No, it not fine. So they make teacher them the vex and not be time this way. Cameroonian they get for vex. We get too many problems. We get the Anglophone problem. This is not time where we get for vex. So at the back and government, the Ministry of Higher Education to do everything so that every teacher get the money one time, because this every year the same problem.
But Professor, you like person to be don't sit down on top that chair like vice chancellor some half time. I believe say the kind of problem come. This research money where the teacher that they ask them, it help them for do it.
You see the research money, the main aim, the main goal. Now say make the teacher them, they get that money, they do their work, they do their research, they publish article them, because teacher for university, they not fit change grade, they not fit move from a assistant lecturer to associate professor or big professor. You must publish, and the situation in Cameroon it not be good. So the government say, okay, we'll give one some small money for help, but again, make to talk to. Some of us we will not use that money for do the research. So that one too now something to where we get for talk.
So you don't be now president for CUIB for your own site. You are lecturer then too. They get the support for saying they do research.
You see the problem is that the research money where the government is gam. Government game only for government universities. For the private universities like the Catholic University Institute of Boya, now the Catholic University, we see how we fit supported teacher them for do their work.
All right, so una no get problem for now, even
no, we not get a problem for now. But I also want to tell you, say, with the amongst ourselves for the private, we do everything for make sure say our own teacher them too. They change grade. Like this last promotion will take place in November in Yaoundé. 3 teachers them for Catholic University Institute of Boya, and they change grade. So that would tell you say that they also work hard and we also support them. So they prepare their file. Since University of Boya, now a big person, they prepare their file as a Catholic University. We send the file to University of Boya. University of Boya take the file for Yaoundé, where all that big professor they stop. They look at all the file, and our 3 people then where we send them, they all pass.
Okay, that one so now congratulate for CUIB.
Thank you plenty.
At least I get big name for inside.
Thank you plenty.
All right, we go come out this school Palava Sumo inside this week too. Plenty people them they cry after this accident we happen for Cliff for Chang, where they call them for French La Falaise. 53 people them they die for the total as we minister for transport Jean-Ernest Massenan Galebibe Ibi Tokam and Sabi say this accident it be happen for Sika say some motorway carry fuel it make vessels with some 70-seater motor for manual voyage. We dey hear say inside that motor say the motor it be the wrong with fuel way they so the cash and it come out for different country. It no be one surely pay custom according to driver say for the motor way it be been a 70-seater with the top driver for that 70-seater for manual way it no be die. He try for tell you say the motor way be carry fuel it be come na face to face with it before the jam. You know Sabia way come out we know not no do it. Governor our Fonka Augustine for West Region it be go day for try for see way to happen and the SSA confirm for we say 53 people then die and 29 people them their own case it no be over war even as we plenty of them fire it burn them for Sika say as we the 2 motor they make vessels and the other one it be carrying a fuel na so too plenty of them they die with the only burn them so they no be even it identify them die body, and the one way they get caught, they dey for inside Chang Regional Hospital. Driver for Menua Voyage they talk for we. He try for talk say SSF he confused how we money come out. We know nothing no do it. President for country he don't sign book for talk Asia for all people them we them die for that accident, and for the one way they get caught he don't talk say make as well they dey from Governor Hospital make they do all thing say waiting make they no take 1 franc for their hand. Professor, this one not to concern country, and this one now some kind of accident we pass. Another one 27 for January it happened 27 for December for 2020. Another one be happen when now close to 43 people then die. Now this accident them again. What you get for talk like Cameroon person?
You see, when I hear that accident, my heart it touched me plenty. And you see, we get for agree say all the people where they die, all them na Cameroonian them. All where they for hospital them, all na Cameroonian them. So we ask ourselves why we say there are so many accidents every time accident in Cameroon, why? And I think say the Minister of Transport they get for put in special eye. The police to them they get for put special eye. The custom they get for put special eye, because you see at times the motor them way that they even carry passengers, whether they carry we. The motor them way that they carry fuel, petrol. At times the motor they not they fine. Their brakes not defined, or their lights not defined. So control and check. They not be only say show me your paper. They must control say the motor the worker fine, and they must also control this drink. Make sure say driver some man way they drive make it not drink. In those days of West Cameroon, they would say if you drive, don't drink. If you drink, make you not drive. So and also now one thing to where I get for talk. I say what here the press student it does talk fine, but what about the insurance company? Because the insurance company must compensate, must pay those people where they're sick and those people where they die. Because now the important thing for insurance, every time they say show your insurance, the people where they get motor, they buy insurance, and when accident like this occur, you not the year again for them. The insurance people they get for come play their part, pay those where they die, pay the family of those who they die, pay those who they're there for hospital according to the policy of the insurance.
All right, and just so Sabi also talk, Professor Victor Julius Ngo, when we special stranger to this number 30 day. He can tell we plenty, we go learn plenty from me concerning this problem with the pass of Southwest and Northwest. And inside the program, anytime we will get some more break. We this will get for talk chapter for a horse race, special one way they come on Sunday. So anytime with the people then say they get for talk, they day around, we go surely talk on top that chapter. But just now, we go continue now, so we go enter inside the read tori for this afternoon. No be na say tori them, no be na tori, but just now make we try for enter for the one for inside place with the column say PCSS Mancon, or maybe we go get small break. We get small break, then we talk this chapter for horse race where it come on Sunday. Then Professor Victor Julius Ngo he go surely continue with it. So we'll get small break for talk horse race. Then we go continue.
Avec le PMUC, c'est le moment de gagner gros.
Yes, country people them wanna sabi say we get African Nations Championship where they call them say Shan. It happen for we country. Quarterfinals go to play today and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday we go get quarterfinals. PMUC when them say where they look out all the horse race the way they happen for inside a country. Yeah, they don't talk say Shan enough it pass where they no give dash for people them for outside. So 2 billion francs CFA it go there for inside serious competition for Sunday. Country people them and the horse race you know go the pass for Cameroon. Now for one man country where the thing go the pass, but they don't talk say waiting. Shan enough it there for country, then they no dash people the money plenty. So now we go try for Sabi. If you get for win, Sabi say get for Guinea the correct number. And this horse race where they come on Sunday, they call them say Grand Prix d'Amérique. It means a big money where they go win for America. Now for Joe Biden the country where they want to go the pass. So this afternoon we get Oga Ayok. We come on right for PMUC them office for Aqua, just for Konawi. Oga Ayok, how you there?
Good morning, Ambassador. Good morning to all. Good morning for all people there that watch me now. Thank you plenty for welcoming me for inside this Tori house or Equinoxe. Be very honored. So, like you talk, we don't come for give for break news and for Chakara talk about this Grand Prix d'Amérique where they happen for not be for Joe Biden in country as you talk now for France. But the name carry name for Joe Biden in country. Okay. Say it happen now for France.
All right. So tell me some more. This big story we one can tell we 2 billion francs CFA. No be na small money.
No be small money at all. Now very big money where you feel chop the money for 1 year, 2 years, the money no go finish. 3 years, 5 years, the money no go finish. The palava, the story about the Prix d'Amérique, na say PMUC with the partners, they don't vex as you talk. They say shall not fit happen for inside our own country. Then PMU say no go dash money because the bishop say as Lion they go win. So they go need for celebrate the victory for the Lions. So PMU say 2 billion francs, more than 2 billion actually, they for win and for any man way, it take 500 francs. It select 5 horses for the correct order. It go register the 5 horses for some spots where they call them say kiosk. Then they go give you ticket. If after the race, he look a ticket, he say the horses, the 5 horses, them where he don't choose them. Now so the 5 horses they come to for correct order for the horses them where they win. Means say now you don't win that 2 billion francs. So we invite all people them, all stakers them, all people there they like horse racing. May they go for the nearest kiosk. Now only 500 francs. You pay your 500 francs, you make your selection for 5 horses. If it happen, not lost that ticket though, because now that ticket go show whether you win or whether you lost. So if you keep your ticket, fine. After the horse race, will go happen tomorrow for 3:15, Sunday, 15 minutes after 3 p.m. Now the time where the horse go kick, that the race go kick. So may all man be ready. Go for the nearest kiosk and get your 5 horses. Then you pay your 500 francs. Now you wait for no.
You talk say 2 billion. No be na small money. So don't they talk. People that had all this the court for outside there. And now you be person for inside house. Tell me how the people they feel sabi the horseway it define and horseway no define.
Okay, it be very easy for no horseway define. The first thing I say, when you go for that place where they call and say pay me say kiosk. It dey for road, for all place for roads. They go give you the kind paper where they don't give you name for all horses where they go run for tomorrow Sunday. You go look the paper and you go see the horses the way they don't run fine. You say you fit decide say okay, as he say number 17 horse, now he don't run fine. I choose it, I put it for my ticket. As he say number 5 horse, now he don't run fine. I choose it, I put it for my ticket. So you go choose 5 horses so. Or you feel decide, well, you know, won't give you plenty time. You go for the kiosk, you ask the woman or the man where they sell. Say, make it give you the best horses and way they run fine. He says, he know, he go select the horses, propose for you, say, okay, now, good horses them this, now fine horses, where if you play with ye, and you be sure, say, you feel win if you get luck for your side. Or better still, so other opportunity there, some possibility there for play parier sport. Parier sport now waiting. Now some system way it give you horses where plenty people they don't play all over the world. That is the parier sport, they choose. Now, so automatic system where they choose all horses and way people they don't play them plenty. People the way they know horse, they don't play them. So you two go decide, say, okay, if man way know horse, he don't play the horse, me too have to play him. You say me they give you parier sport, you go see pay your 500 francs. When you don't pay your 500 francs now, they go ticket go come out. You go keep your ticket. When the race don't run tomorrow, 3:15 p.m., you pick your ticket, you check them. Say, now which horse don't win? You look, if that horse is where they win, they come for your ticket for the same order, means you to be among the winners.
Now, if this 2 billion, not be na one man go win them, if plenty people that turn they win this money, how una go start divide the money?
Na possibility to that, ambassador, because sometimes if it happen, say not be one man win the 2 billion, una fi be una 10, because now for the whole world, it is like the World Cup for horse racing. So the whole world, people they go to play the Grand Prix d'Amérique. So if it happens, say 5 people they win, 10 people they win, 15 they win, 20 they win, and I want to assure was takers them say, even if now 100 people they win, the money where you go get them, you know go feature them for 5 years because the money plenty too much. So they go divide the money according to the number of people where they win. Any man go take his own equal share of the 2 billion. Now, so all man go take glad, he go a house, go meet a woman and he picking.
So now I mean say if one person, if more than 5 people they win, they divide that money.
They go divide the money.
Then if now one person win, they give.
If now one person win, you one go take the money.
All the 2 billion.
All the 2 billion.
All right. So you sure say if me a player win, PMC will give me that money?
Ambassador, you know say not less than 2 days ago, for PMC, we will celebrate the very first spectacular winner, we win that kind of big money, 118 million for PMUC. Still for this international common stake, where would they talk so today. So Thursday, they give the man a check, more than 118 million. Now for tell you, ambassador, say for PMUC, they win big money, and common stakes now about big money. They need to win chicken change. They need to win small 100,000. Now big money they win and for common stakes. So if you win, you feel be sure. Say PMUC, when you win for PMUC, will they pay your money, no shaking. Immediately, we create bank account, as we do for the other man the other day. We create bank account immediately. We get partners, we get insurance, we get bankers. So whether the partner with the PMUC for make say, when you win the money, your money go be secure. They go advise you how you fit start small business. You know, say at time where you don't win plenty money, where you not be used to big money, your head fee per play go shake small. You just behave anyhow. Just spend the money. So that our partners, the day where they go advise you, say you feel start this small business, you feel do this other business, and so they go train you, they go work with you for say you put the money to use. So you win that money for good. All
right, Oga Ayuk, you come right for PMUC for can talk with we. Your last talk before you come out.
My last talk now say tomorrow. May any man get his money ready. Now only 500 francs. Ambassador, 500 francs have not be money for one beer.
Nah,
you not reach one beer self.
You buy one beer now.
Now juice if you buy them for 500 beer.
Some beer don't come if you buy them 500.
Okay, some beer don't come for 500. Yes. Okay, more not call the name for making publicity.
Yes.
So you use your 500. You go pay for any kiosk, the nearest kiosk, you pay your 500, they go give your ticket, go keep your ticket. If your ticket lost, you not go feel proof say you don't win. Okay. Now the problem that. So keep your ticket. When tomorrow, 3:15 p.m., kick off for the race. But I encourage all our stakers, say may they play early before 3:15 because that minute things they know they used to find. Yes, okay. So may they play early enough, and I wish them good luck. And I sure say they will be fortunate for win.
Thank you, Ayuk. He come right from PMUC. He don't talk for a special dash for Shan. We don't finish with the PMUC. We go enter back for inside the true talk them just now. PMUC don't can talk a true talk for now. We go continue for PG News debate.
avec le Avec le PMUC, c'est le moment de gagner gros.
People them after that small break we'll get them for do small binet for inside the PIDGIN news debate. No been all time way they pass, but when it happen, it means say the thing they gonna for before. We deal with the Professor Victor Julius Ngo. We now we special stranger today. This PIDGIN news debate, the last one for inside January moon for 2021. Now, Professor, before we want get that small break, we be already start for enter for this problem for Northwest and Southwest. We go start with this one way happen for inside PSS Mancon now for Bamenda. Last weekend where it passed, we get two different fire with the burn for inside that school. The first one happened on Friday. They be tried for Tonton Losam. Then another one happened on Saturday. That one, it was also tell we hear say army rescue people the way they be one go lost fire. They be shoot their motor gun. So them say they no be fit for last reach. But population for around PSS Mancon they be Tonton so they lost that fire. Book where be come out from Synod office when for the way the big man for all school them for inside the Presbyterian Church in the Shidon. Right Reverend Funky Samuel Agud Koti, he talk for that book say the fire is start for the fire way he cash. They no sabi who them put out, they no sabi come out. But people them for ground, they say na boy the way they whole gone now. No be na the first school this, this year we the born this year. Sabi St. Joseph's College Sase, it be cash fire. That one the principal Reverend Father Armstrong D, it be quickly told say no, na current, it cause am. But this one, we never yet get clear. Father, we the one ask you, you been a person way they inside the you don't write plenty book them, but now the best way the way it checks even if we won't get anything. It go the pass?
No, I don't think so. I think say the team where the people them where they call them say Amber Boys. They say make Pekin they not go school. That would be very, very bad. Because no development, be it economic development or social development, if it take place, if man no learn book. Book be very, very important. So even if they not say not them, but the fact that the next day when the military, the police, they be one go put out the fire, and then they shoot their motor. It means say the people where they set the fire, they no want to make Pekin they go school, and they want to be very, very, very bad, very, very bad. I talk as a teacher, and I talk to as someone way. Either go school. So school be very, very, very important. I just beg the make they allow school picking them, they go to school. Because even the one way they did for America, South Africa, their own picking, they go school. Because if our own picking, they not go school. The one that will come up from America, come where their Papa say make school not take place for Cameroon, but their own picking they go school. Tomorrow, after 5 years, how many years, they are picking, they will come back, they will be engineer, they will be doctor, they will be barrister. And our own picking way, they not go school. What did they go do? They only become a night watchman. And that one not fine. That one not fine.
Now, they talk say this problem they now for Anglophone zone. Anglophone. Now, person way, he don't learn book, and he don't do things the way Anglophone man get for do, or Anglophone na person way they for Northwest and Southwest. Waiting who be Anglophone?
You see that talk is very strong, because we always make mistake say Anglophone now only people where their mommy and their papa come for either Northwest or Southwest. Wait here, I go talk, and say, before the First World War, from 1914 to 1918, it be broke out. Cameroon, it be under German. There not be anything say French Cameroon or English Cameroon. It will be German Cameroon. And the German, they will get workers. They get workers from Yaoundé, from Bamum, Bamileke, Douala, Bamida. They all go down for what would you call them to today's Southwest. They work for plantation. So when war it broke out and they defeated the German, the British and French decided for divide Cameroon into two. So those people where the Mbamiliki, where they come down to for work for plantation, they are on the Bassa, even those Muslim them. Some of them no will go back. So they stay. They get married, they born their Pekin. Some of them don't even know where their great-great-grandfather come. So that one, as far as I know, they get for call themselves Anglophone. So the one where they go now, where their parents they come out for Douala, Yaoundé, Bafoussam, whatever, and they fit talk English. You know if you call them Anglophone. Okay. So you only call people the Anglophone. The one where their papa and their mommy come from northwest or southwest, or one of their parents come from northwest or southwest, and those where they become, where their great-great-grandfather come work for implantation, and they know and go back. They here. So what you go tell them? Say, make them go back, and go back where? So those are also Anglophones.
Now, when you look inside this crisis, this problem, we don't worry people them for Southwest and Northwest, it almost go to 4 years now or so. You don't see them say plenty things them they don't happen. You like professor, we don't write plenty book them concerning the two sides. Them waiting you don't talk all the time. The problem don't be.
You see, this problem is not a strong one. The Anglophone problem where it cause trouble now where we the fight. The problem not be problem say they not appoint Anglophone minister for armed forces, or they not appoint Anglophone minister for finance, or they not appoint Anglophone minister for territorial administration. That one not be the problem. That one be the result of the problem. The problem is self. Now say Anglophone. Where they can't join a Francophone for 1961. They will get their own way, where they run themselves, where they rule themselves. And so they will agree, say, okay, since you come join the Francophone, we will allow you manage your affair as you did one. And that was why they say, okay, we can only work fine if it be a federal system. The Francophone, they run their way as the drum. We Anglophone, we live the way we do. But since they changed that, now everything you want to build a school. Now you go find them. You want to get a follow up your document. Now you are on it. You work with somebody in the office. You are more experienced than the person, you are more qualified than the person, but you find that they appoint the person, you are a big man. That one not be the Anglophone way. The Anglophone way is that when you enter the civil service, you know that next year you'll be like this, 2 years you'll be like this, 3 years you'll be like this. The North can take some way, you are back, they are appointed. But nowadays you find somebody where a big chief of service, they appoint straight secretary general. That one not be the Anglophone system.
Now, when you see the kind of reason the way they put them for before time when this problem starts, they say the people there they come out Southwest and Northwest, they need to look at them fine. Even for public entrance exam, them for go BB school them, they need to give them equal chance. All that kind of complain them. So you see, say they be get right for the complain them before even this problem we want start now we don't reach for the kind of level.
Now you see for true talk. If any man be tell you say Anglophone they not get a problem or they not be correct for sheepskin, Anglophone they will correct for sheepskin. They will get problem, because you see, if you have a school like Enam, and most of the in certain areas you have only francophone. That one to create a problem. But again, we have to make also say one of the problem to be say the technical schools then where be for Anglophone zone. The government not bring up the technical school the way it be in those days. Take for instance, Ombe, they be really when you come out Ombe, PW they fight for take you for work. You come out Ombe, CDC, they fight for take you for work. You come out Ombe, Powercam, they fight for take you for work, but now nothing. So that one of the problem. The Anglophone, when they shake skin, they're correct. But the problem, we say, you feel get good case, but the way you present your case, you spoil it. Because if they say, we want, we get problem, they say, oh, okay, what is the problem? You say, no, we want independence. Then you say you fight for independence. You fight for the independence for Anglophone them. And the same people, you do punish them, you do kill them, you do kidnap, you do burn their schools, you burn their markets, they are all Anglophone. So how come you feel say you do fight for Anglophone? That one to now the problem. And the other problem is say the government not be take this Anglophone crisis seriously. Because when this thing be start, the Catholic Church for December 2016, they write for government, we are here, we there here, so we be prepared for help. Just give way the way we call the Anglophone there, and we talk with, and the government no be react. The government waste time. So and then of course people the way they support the crisis where they be for America or for South Africa or for Britain, they also come out with lie. And you see the problem is that when you lie, so somebody. The time it go come where that lie again in no go be. So now so if you look and find the population they just start be say but how they be tell us that this independence, but in 1 year time we go get independence. But they be tell us say make we work up go Mboya would declare the independence. Since 2016 they say that they go Mboya. So which part for South where they because for 4 years now, even if Boya far away like waiting for 4 years, you do work up, but by now you should be for Boya.
All right, and as where the problem they go, now so two people them they work for road, and one of the people the way he had before he say according to the tradition or the country fashion for Norway's, now the people there they call them say Mafo and Queen Mother them, they never know na the first time, no na the number 2 time or the number 3 time, but they don't come out outside plenty for that side. So for Bamenda and Mafo them, they be there again for outside. This week will just come out Queen Mommy them, or they be there outside now for. They talk say they don't tire. They kill for Ngabu, they kill for Kumba, they kill too for Moyoka, and last we make the mommy then come out. Now this other 4 boy the way they say they mistake them, shoot them, say the big boy the way they hold on for that side. So for inside Bamenda just now, the man for them they don't come up plenty time, but all they cry they talk. They say they no want talk for inside bush, they want talk for on top table, and even as well they also continue for cry. Think that this also go war, they go war. Now, Professor. This mommy them now people them way maybe according to country fashion you know if you see them anyhow but they come up but no nothing they change.
Yeah, you see not the thing way when we say the Anglophone them the one way they that take gun, the Anglophone they get a good complaint, the good problem for say we get this problem, but the way they do things they don't respect anybody again. So in that first time. If this mama for they come outside, everybody they fear. When they say A, everybody go say A. When they say stop, everybody go stop. But nowadays, the boys them they don't respect anybody. You feel believe say that they will catch fun for so. That is the traditional the big oga for so they catch it. Can you feel believe say even Cardinal to me the kashi. They make it sleep for floor. So we should respect again. So my only back is that the Anglophones we say we respect custom, we respect culture, we respect and tradition. But the way the Amber boys, they go, my heart, they cry plenty. Even for the other day, they kill the chief of my 14 in Boya. Tell me how we go do. So I only say make the government get the Catholic Church, the Presbyterian Church, the Baptist Church, tell them, say, make when I come join, we see how we solve this problem. Because the way things is go now, some people they think say, well, the Anglophone crisis now it finish. But it not the finish. It just be say the population they that tire. They tire. So and what we get for make we all of us know, the government and everybody. When man get idea for a head, you not for use gun for change that idea. You only get for tell the person, meet the person, you and the person talk. You explain to the person why the idea he get them for a head he not correct. But if you use only gun, that one not go work.
Now, inside all this kata we plays the kene, how you like the president for sure? How na don't cope for na own side?
Oh yeah, that one a big problem, because you see Catholic University Institute of Boya, none of the state university. So we depend for money where picking they pay for school fees, and if the picking the no day, they will not feel on the place. So when this whole thing be start, we get our own big compound for Wokaka, but those boys then they come chase we run. So we will be forced for have another campus in Douala. So we have two campuses, and it's too expensive to run the two, but we try as much as possible. So this is also one of the things that I think the government it get for look into, because the private higher institutions in Northwest and Southwest, this crisis that affect them bad. No money, nothing. So the government, when they think of sending subvention, should also think of sending subvention to the private higher institutions in Northwest and Southwest, because they also help the state, also help the government to train, to teach picking them. So the government should also see how it can give subvention to these private higher institutions in Northwest and Southwest on the line of the Anglophone crisis, addressing the Anglophone crisis.
Now, Prof, as we would talk on top of the chapter, is say plenty people that don't talk say may they find solution. One of the solution the way in government don't give them say maybe not the way that they fit really put their foot for ground, they fit start for solve problem. Now this regional house for assembly. Now they already vote, the president they already take power, but we concentrate for people them, the two president them for Northwest and Southwest, in particular for Northwest we get Ogazaki Bakumba, and for Southwest and for Northwest we get Professor Angwa for now. You check say this regional house for assembly last the problem for Norway and Southwest go finish. No,
you see now the problem that the creation of the regional house of assembly, where it be under special status, we therefore agree. Say what the Anglophones they be asked for when they be meet in 2019 for the major national dialogue. They be asked for a federal system, be it whether 10 states or how many states, but so that each region, if you run itself where all this, but the government decide to do what is doing. But these regional assemblies, two. I just ask one simple question: where will the money to run what did they say the regional assembly get power for run? I give you one small example. The president of the regional assembly or the regional executive council is not fit appoint principal for any government school. Now they appoint them. For draw the book where they go teach picking them for school, say, okay, for history, this is what we want when I picking make them know. Not be the regional assembly or regional executive council will go do them. It will still come from Yaoundé. So whether we accept it or not, it will not really solve this problem. Some people they will say, well, na first step, you work as small, you solve the problem. But if the Northwest and Southwest, they not make the government understand that this thing will solve the problem. Because you see, Ambassador, they say the Southwest and Northwest, they have House of Chiefs. And they have House of Representatives. And the other 8 regions, they don't have House of Chiefs. So it means Northwest and Southwest get special status. No. The only difference is that for Northwest and Southwest, the chiefs, they will sit separately, discuss their affair. While in the other 8 regions, the chiefs will sit with the other members. But they will still discuss the same affair. So the whole saying that because the Southwest and Northwest chiefs, they have their own house, therefore they are special. What is important is the powers that they have.
No, so you want to tell we say even as well they don't give them that power. That one or maybe if you can answer. But so one question, the people they don't ask and say, but why they so way they see them they get power? Now people then vote them, but now governor can't put them for chair.
You see the people that they ask that question correct. The man way put you for chair. The man way it stop for chair when you hold your meeting, and now the man get power. When the councils, the municipal council, they have their meeting, who they stop as big man? Now the SDO no.
Yes.
When the regional executive council they meet, who they stop as big man?
The governor.
Not that. So when you say they get power, which power? And you see ambassador, with some of these things, then would they talk say make people they understand. Some of us would feel bad that immediately something happened, the same motion of support. The other day they urge them for Kumba. I not get anything against them or I like them. But they will tell us they send a motion of support to President Paul Biya, thanking him for the election of one of their sons. I asked myself, is it Mr. Paul Biya who elected the regional president or the members? You see, when you start thanking Paul Biya, President Paul Biya, for having elected one of your sons, then you ask yourself how? He participate for an election how? It means say instruction. They come from you that we want this person. So that's why you thank you. Okay, we thank you plenty for telling us, because you do that tell us say that this person you want, I'm so with thank you. And once that one it becomes so, that man not get power again.
So you check say plenty challenge will be for these 2 people then for Northwest and Southwest. If I get for quote Professor Angwa for it talk say now so you know go hear no order from you and they say go hear now from me people them. The one for Boya talk say you already prepare for work, say no nothing no go stop it.
You see that one now talk. No, they cannot say no. I think what he talk it not make sense. Now when they go dictate who go and pay you? Nobody go pay you. Go pay salary. The man way pay you as salary. The man control you. So for you for say you go year for you on the year for people that one a big lie. And of course, how did he? What did he do for finding them on the list? The CPDM made a list and put his name there. If the CPDM party did not want him, they would have removed his name from that list. So for him to say he go only here for people, you know, here for that one not talk.
That one just talk.
Talk.
Now, more try for look inside for you. If therefore come for you, get this national man-to-man talk will be passed. We don't just talk away. They talk say one of the thing them now for this regional house or assembly we already start. Some people they talk say na just wasting time. Will be happen for that national man-to-man talk. They see talk say true one get for happen we go solve. So for you, if you get the opportunity for talk, as I be say plenty time you don't show me talk with Prime Minister or any of the people there. Wait till if you give them like advice for say me they put the problem for Southwest and Northwest, it finish pata pata.
The final thing is say you know if you solve a problem if you know agree say that problem there. Fortunately, for a long time, even some Anglophone they say there's no Anglophone problem, but now everybody is saying that the problem there. So you said this is the problem. These people them because you see when President Paul Biya be talk for 2019, what did he talk? He said the major national dialogue, he called the dialogue to do what? To solve what they call them for big grammar. The high aspirations of Northwest and Southwest, that is the high thing them, the big thing them, where the population for Northwest and Southwest and they want. So until the government solve what President Biya himself said, the high aspiration, which means that the people for Northwest and Southwest, as much as possible, they want to govern themselves, they want to rule themselves within the framework of the republic. Not that they want independence, no. They want to rule themselves to a certain degree within the framework. So if that is not done, after 20 years, after 30 years,
we still get the same place.
We still get the same thing.
All right, and as well with the talks, I be say all the one so go they affect you too for your work where you do.
Yes. Because if you have to say to leave your house, you go for work, you look back. What that's someone the spy. But then there are times like when they say okay Monday. For Northwest and Southwest.
Country Sunday.
Country Sunday. And not everyone call them Country Sunday because Southwest, the Southwest culture, they don't know anything as Country Sunday. They have a different name. So the point is this: you Monday, no work. So now what we are trying to do with the back, so make they allow we go to work. Schools should work. Market should open because. Since 2014, this Monday no work. What did that gain? Nothing. And when Peking they not go school, when market they not open, business people they go pay their tax how. So the thing is that make government do everything. Government do everything.
Now, last professor, when you look the way the worker from the onset, they be talking complete, the one cut, the one divide, the one beat them. And the dreams also there. But you, like personally, you don't sabi Cameroon history plenty. You sure say that dream will ever be real someday?
No, you see, maybe we talk to. Although for history, I always tell my picking them, make say never. But for our own lifetime, independence for Northwest and Southwest, that one no take place. Because you see, they no 1 year, but as a historian, you must tell the truth. And that one, people wait the 1 year true, they go year true. They no 1 year, not their problem. The people them for Southwest, because I be Southwest, they born me for Southwest, all my life I be Southwest. The people them for Southwest, where the big grammar will say Southwesterners. That is the real
Southwest people them.
The Southwest people them. Most of them, they no want independence. Especially independence join with Northwest. If you meet them, they will tell you. But they want to be on their own in a federal state. Only them. And let their brothers and sisters in Northwest be only them. But the bad thing is say, if you say it like this, they would cost you, say how you do support government, you be spy, you be this. But go down and ask the mommy and papa them, the Southwesterners, whether they want independence with their brothers in the Northwest. And they will say no. They'll say no.
So for you, if today, if he talk, say he be president, I did just talk. Waiting you go again for these people. Then you wait you again for Southwest and Northwest. They don't ask if federalism. If it turn back, it will be possible.
Yeah, of course, everything is possible if there's the will. Because the special status thing, if they be give all the most of the power where the federal system may get, if they give that power for the special status, this problem not for MAB again. But since they say special status, no power. That's where we are. And then I ask a simple thing. They say the budget, they have put 15% of the budget for the regions. How would they spend that 15%? Because there are 10 regions. And each region is different. The number of population for each region not be the same. The number of schools in each region not be the same. The number of hospitals in each region not be the same. The poor roads in each region not be the same. So how would they...
Even water and light.
Water is not be the same. Electricity not be the same. So on what proportion, how they go divide the 15%? That this region get this amount, this region get this amount. So that the thing where they begin for agree what the people them for big book they will say revenue sharing formula. Because you see, if Southwest for example it produce oil, then it's a certain percentage of the oil money. It gave a stop for Southwest. Then the 90 or 95% that send them for Yaoundé, and then Yaoundé now divide that 95%, including Southwest.
For inside.
Yeah, for inside. If timber from the east, a certain percentage of money for timber stay for the east, then the rest they send to Yaoundé, and then Yaoundé divide it again, including
east for inside.
The east. That's how it should be done.
Now,
at least that's how me I see them.
Now, the last two we'll talk before we come up for here. This talk for decentralization. That now the new way that people they try for learn for country. They say if you don't be for road things, you like professor, how you see this decentralization?
Yeah, we see whatever we see is who control the power. Is this still Yaoundé? And you see, you cannot control power if you don't have if you not get money. So where will the money come from? That's it.
All right. Okay. And Professor Victor Julius Ngo will be our special changer. Maybe before you go, you'll tell us more. You don't just take new chair. You don't come up for state university work. How life for private it happen?
Life for private university a big different. Okay. From a government. Government university, you not care you about whether money come picking the pay school fees or not, because you know say government is send subvention. You know say government it go send more money for classroom. You know say government they pay teachers their salary, but for private university no subvention from the government. You raise money to pay teachers. You raise money to build classrooms. You raise more money to have your library. You raise more money to have your lab. So that's the whole big thing. So for the Catholic university, and also you must show why Papa them they will send their picking for Catholic university where they pay fees. You see, what we fail for understand say government university they know they pay school fees. They know they pay school fee. What they pay now? Registration fee.
50,000.
Fee, yeah. You see, so can university for boy have again for show something extra. Why picking the guy for coming? So that's why we are. The College University is more into profession. It's a professional institution, where they call entrepreneurial institution, which means that with the train picking them, you come out, be your own.
Be your own.
You employ.
Okay. All right, country people them, we don't already finish. Professor Victor Julius Ngobibi with Special Stranger, and the last one for Inside PIDGIN News Debate for Equinoxe Story House. If you miss, you can also hear ye on Sunday for morning time. Once a big thank you for Fare Bouyan, Ledupone, Malis, and even Manadine with the bidet for backside. And I hope say Professor, you go surely answer our invitation again. Anytime we give him invite, you go surely get time for camp. Professor, thank you plenty.
Thank you plenty. And anytime you want me, just make tingling, and I will come.
Okay, thank you. Hoha, na green light, so we'll surely get you again some other time. So till for Monday, for 8 o'clock, on a whole tight.